to put it together, and it's using templates, and it was, I loved it. It was so that's a great win. I'll tell you, just working with Caleb, and I realized this yesterday, and I was like, I wouldn't have what I have if it wasn't for Caleb. I would be doing off something else, distracted, but boom, he just gets it done. So that's a win. I spoke to a corporate location, Brightway Insurance. They're not gyms, but they have, a need. And so we're going to help them provide that and hopefully win that big account. That would be monstrous. So.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo.
What does that say? Three pillars of what on your marketing?
3 pillars of member retention.
That's a framework right there. And a webinar.
Sounds so easy to digest and unintimidating.
Unintimidating, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Cool. All right, moving along. Thank you, Andreas. Chuck, did you go yet? 60 seconds of value. Go. Bring it. Bring the heat, Chuck. Thank you for that testimonial, by the way, Andreas. I'll take it. Thank you. Nitish, put that on social media quickly.
You got to.
Are you recording? So you are.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, there's no grain though.
Oh, the webinar doesn't act. We're getting in the weeds. All right. Go ahead, Chuck.
I'm just piggybacking off everybody else, like what Brendan said. 75 hard, good for you, man. That's I've seen a lot of people come out with great results. And what Andre says, like traveling with a pack, I've been secluded a lot by myself. I did it to myself. And last week I started reaching out to people that are doing the same thing I'm doing and just having a conversation with them. And from that, just like this mastermind, I'm getting inspiration, and it's helping me push forward on some other projects that I've been holding back on. So I think that getting with like-minded people or people that are doing what you want to do, just like all the books say, like that's it works. And this mastermind is part of that. Look at what Andreas is doing. So that's my inspiration, and I'm looking forward to hearing about Scott's retreat. Like that's a huge thing, taking on an event, an in-person event, like
it's next level.
Yeah, it totally is. So,
and it's not cheap to put on, and it's I don't know, on the marketing side, it's I guess, what am I trying to say? It's a real deadline. Right. We have to sell those tickets. We have to get deposits in order. It just kind of, for some, without even knowing it, it just kind of change the dynamic of it. It's like, a Zoom workshop or a free challenge. It's like, it's cool, but there's no, like, if you fail, you could lose thousands of dollars. Right. It's just kind of like, well, that didn't work. Let's try it again. But because it's real and there's real costs and there's, people involved. I don't know. I think it just ups the level of intensity, and it's like, okay, we have to win now. We have to do this. We cannot fail.
Excuse me, I gotta go throw up real quick.
Yeah. So,
scary.
What's up in your game?
That's we're up in our game.
Level it up, baby.
We're pushing all the chips in, and we're gonna hit it. We're gonna win it.
It's going to pay off.
The interesting thing, the thing that brought the idea to the surface was I'm trying to figure out how to take my program and I don't, in our hometown, there's 24-hour fitness, but there's this club sport. There's the exclusive high-end gym. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to up level the perceived value, the perceived, group, right? To get people to believe in the value of it. So it definitely seems like it's making it head in that direction. But all these, that was the big domino. Like, how do I make this up level? How do I make this, prestigious? And hopefully that'll work it out.
Yeah. So live events, create something that if you fail, it's going to cost you a little bit of money, and it will, we all know how to make these things work. Right. but create something that if you fail, you're going to get like a little bit bloodied, and it just changes the level of focus. Yeah, that's my thought. That's my takeaway. And are you nauseous still, Scott? Or
Yeah, I think we need to work on the words that are coming out of your mouth, and all of that needs to be like, oh, we're not saying that anymore. There's going to be some vocabulary work to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Love it.
So before we go any farther, there's a link in the chat. I was inspired by Steve's upcoming birthday on April 27th.
Yes, I saw that. How do I see that on my calendar as well?
Was that Facebook or something?
I don't know. The internet knows so much about us. But
Scary.
So Steve, you inspired me.
Yes.
Just by being born. Okay. And
I'll take it.
Yeah. So
that's great.
So I put a note to send Steve a birthday card, and I thought, I need a system for this. And so I built this Asana form, and I spent way too much time on it when I should have been doing other things. But basically, if you put your info in here, you're going to go into my Asana FunnelFlow member special events calendar, and you may or may not receive a little card and a birthday gift with your candy of choice. So anyway, just take a moment, put your info in there. That would be great. If you're married, put in your anniversary and want to celebrate that as well, because birthday cards, anybody can do that, but an anniversary card, that's next level. All right. If you're not married, don't worry about it. But everything else, drop your info in that little box, and yeah, that was it. So do that before you go, please.
Doing it
I
now.
already did it.
Boom. Cool.
Hey, guys, everyone. I would love to say something related to, is there not a big deal if I will go something without going further with you, Caleb? Like you are going to do something, or I can say something?
30 seconds. Go ahead.
Only 30 seconds. Okay. Just related to MVM flywheel. Actual right now, everyone is aware of Caleb's MVM flywheel, who is available all of one, right? So literally the MVM flywheel is very helpful and very powerful weapon in a mastermind, right? So I would love to little bit know about, here is the member of everyone who is available in a FunnelFlow. So might be they all have their own MVM or not. Like you all are having your own MVM flywheel or something type of weapon which is helping you to make your business USP or powerful, or is there anything which is related to MVM is available in your business or not? Just I would love to know, because we are working on some MVM things, and I would love if everyone's having this type of powerful weapon in your business which can help you all to make this whole process like as Caleb, because Caleb is trying to help you all to grow. But I would like to all of you to invite that you should also have to make some type of MVM powerful weapon which can help you in your business, and you can powerly and aggressively show to someone that, hey, this is my own MVM. Because I would love in future everyone who is related to FunnelFlow is having their own MVM, a weapon who can make them differentiable than others, and which is very powerful to show to everyone, which is your prospects, your clients, and anyone. So this is my main point which I was just talking. I will get in deep into it very soon, but just this is my first initiative for you all. Is there anything you have or not?
So okay, so what Nitish is talking about is the core concept I talk about. It's just the simplified 3-way to get leads and sales. And thanks for sharing that, Nitish. I think it's I think a lot of us do it kind of inherently, but what the MVM flywheel, and I call it minimum viable marketing. It's like we can all have very complicated marketing systems, but if you have these 3 steps in place, you can actually achieve results. And it's a basis that you can build upon. Okay. And so this is the worksheet. And this is where you can kind of map out. This is kind of where you can map out your minimum viable marketing flywheel to make sure that you're hitting all the elements. Okay. Where you understand your dream client, where you have a publishing plan in place, like how are people going to hear about you? How are you capturing their information, and how are you going to nurture and close them? And this book I'm reading, The Ultimate Sales Machine, which is the genesis of the Dream 100 system. This book is like jam-packed. It's awesome. You got to buy it. He talks about, I'll just read for you this little quote. I realized that becoming a master of karate was not about learning 4,000 moves, but about doing just a handful of moves 4,000 times. And he talks about how mastery leads to true success. And in marketing, there's like so many things we could do. Just think about it, right? And now you have the Web 3.0 crap coming out with NFTs and the metaverse, and it's just like adding a whole new layer of craziness to digital marketing. Yeah. But don't get distracted by all that. Look at the MVM flywheel and say, okay, whether you're using Web 3.0 or you're still doing direct mail, right? You're on wherever you're at on the continuum of what's cool, right? If you apply these principles, you're going to achieve results for your business. Okay. So the MVM flywheel is just it's that thing that if we do over and over and over again, and we do it well, we're going to see results. Right. So I've been doing this mastermind, 3 years now, and I'm finally starting to see that uptick in results, right? Just because of just dogged, as Chet says, pig-headed determination. Like, this mastermind will succeed. This mastermind will deliver results, right? And it's not been an overnight success, and nothing rarely is, right? And so the MVM flywheel is just something for us to focus on to achieve results, right? Making sure that we're publishing content and ads. So how are people going to hear about us, right? And it doesn't matter what platform you're doing it on, just as long as you're consistent, right? Where are we pushing them to where we can capture their information, right? What's your lead magnet? And then, or your low ticket offer, your challenge, the challenge that Scott and I launched, a month ago, we're just now starting to see the lead, like good leads trickle in. And we're starting to see like just this tiny uptick of momentum. And what we've done in the past when we've launched funnels is nothing happens after a week, and we kind of lose some certainty. Like, did we launch something that sucks? And then we start to overthink it, and then we move on. Right. And so we're trying out 4,000 things, but not one thing 4,000 times. Does that make sense? Do you see the difference? So the MVM is just that focus, to stay focused. Like, well, okay, what do I need to do to be successful? For me, I am publishing on Instagram and trying to deliver value. Nitish helps me with that. And Nitish whips me into focus. Like, Caleb, just focus. I need you to produce some content. So I've been producing content. I've been doing this mastermind for 3 years, publishing, delivering value, getting people to hear my voice. I'm capturing their information. And then my nurture has been a lot of one-on-one stuff. But as a result of that, I've now turned FunnelFlow into, basically, we're on track for 6 figures and beyond for this year because of like this determination. And now I'm trying to automate those processes, like build out my email sequences, build out text message follow-up. So you can do the MVM flywheel in a manual way, right? But anyway, that was a side note. That's not what we're talking about today, Nitish, but thank you. But I just remembered I had that worksheet. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about today is last week, where everyone was gone because they thought I wasn't going to be here. So they thought, I don't want to, I don't know what you're thinking, but last week, what we talked about was the simple way to create pretty much any ad or sales video for any of our funnels. Okay. And Brendan, I totally swiped your 4 Ps process and I put it into a worksheet. So
cool.
Yeah, I had So I took that and I put it into a worksheet. I basically took two video scripts I've learned recently, one from Frank Kern and one from Brendan. And then I took some stuff from I had created on offer creation. Like, okay, what am I going to talk about in my video sales letter? And then I thought, well, it'd be really great to have some Harmozy's teaching in here because he's the offer master and my offer creation tool has elements of what he talks about, but it's better to hear it from his own voice. He's made a lot more money than I have. Okay. And then I thought, oh, there's a mastermind that I talked about this thing. And then, I made this worksheet. And before I knew it, I had this like Frankenstein of a mini course. Like I just like compiled all this stuff that I've been making for a while. And now we have, and there's like old mastermind videos in there when I'm in the hospital and it's like me in front of a whiteboard, but it's good stuff. And really what you have now is the mini course where you're going to get more leads with the curiosity squeeze. Okay. And let me just show you what's in this little course. And I'm going to give you guys access to it for free because I love you. And I was going to keep this aside for just paid mastermind members. And I'm like, no, I'm here to deliver value because I know that what is in here is super valuable. And if you make 6 figures using this, 5 or 6 figures, if you made an extra $10,000 because you implemented this, would you like me? I would hope you would, and that you would want to pay me a little bit, like by joining my little mastermind membership. So I'm hoping for a reciprocal relationship here. I want you to apply this and get massive results, and then tell all your friends, and then shout out on social media. And I want to be your favorite marketing coach ever. So what's the catch? There is no catch. I want you to be successful. Okay. So this is really an amalgam, which is a mixture of metals. This is an amalgam of Russell Brunson's teachings, Dan Kennedy's, Alex Harmozy's. Like this is all foundational stuff. And if you apply it, great things are going to happen. The basic idea is you tease somebody with the result that you can deliver. We call it a curiosity squeeze, right? Hey, look what I've done. Look what I've discovered. Look at this framework. Look what I got. Okay. This is really awesome. I want to share it with you. I just need your information. All right. So it's a really tight squeeze page. All right. We call the curiosity squeeze. And actually that's a screenshot of your Go High Level there, Brendan. Yeah, that's funny. And so we're kind of teasing at a result we can deliver. And then we want to get them to opt in, right? So free training, free book, free report, reveals, name of sexy offer or training. So 5 figures in 30 days. Or the done for you this is what we worked out for Brendan. 5-figure weekend playbook, right? Hey, 5 figures in a weekend. That's cool. Right. And you can modify this to your needs, like free training for relationship coaches, free training for gyms that want to scale. Right. So just you call out your avatar and then you tease them with the result, something they really, really want. Okay. And that you're going to reveal it all to them. Right. But they have to put in their information. So we want to pique their curiosity and we want to like hint over here at the picture at what's possible. We don't want to give them everything, right? So what this course does is and then on the second page, we deliver a video sales letter. It's a video sales letter veiled as a training. Okay, so we're actually delivering value, but actually it's pitch. Okay, we're revealing our framework, we're revealing our strategy, we're revealing how they can achieve the results they want, or we're sharing with them a tool that you've created. It could be a low ticket offer, it could be a workshop, it could be a challenge, it could be whatever it is you're selling. Like you've created this thing to help them achieve this result. And if they just use this one thing and invest in this one thing, then they're going to achieve that result. Okay. So, does that make sense so far? Are you tracking with me? All right. So, the course lays out the overview and background. How do we use this? Kind of what I'm telling you right now. All right. And then I have a mastermind call where I talk about the whole system in action, right? I go behind the scenes on the funnel. And then we talk about how to build out a framework. So the curiosity squeeze is dependent on understanding how you help someone achieve results. So if you have a proprietary process, MVM flywheel. So my curiosity squeeze is about the MVM flywheel. How have you applied these 3 things that anybody can get leads and sales on the internet, even if you can barely type, right? So it's simple, a simple way to do marketing. That's my framework. We all have frameworks that we apply to achieve results. Brendan uses challenges to help people achieve results. Sarah has a framework, I'm sure, a repeatable way. When the clients come to her, she's like, okay, well, here's what you have to do. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Same thing every single time. So whatever that method is, so a relationship, a broken couple comes to Scott and they're like, Scott, my marriage sucks. He's like, okay, well, here's what you need to do. You need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the strategy. That is your framework for results. So this video in here explains how to extract out your framework. Okay. This is Russell's teaching. I put it in my own words and I linked out to his perfect webinar training, which goes more in depth. Okay. That's what that is. Now we go into the funnel. It's a 2-step funnel. It's a squeeze page where we capture their information. It triggers an email automation, either on ClickFunnels, on Go High Level, or you could do it in anywhere, right? You can link it to MailChimp. It's up to you. But it's the funnel template. It's the ClickFunnels template. So if you use ClickFunnels, you just click that button. It'll download into your ClickFunnels. If you use another funnel builder like Go High Level, you can scrape the pages and put it into your Go High Level account. If you don't use a funnel builder for some reason, you're living in the dark ages, you can just model the pages. Okay. Right. And then you have the follow-up scripts, five email sequence, and then also a whole bunch of different text message follow-up. What's the word?
SMS.
Yeah, it's like SMS templates. Okay. So you just fill in the blank on the follow-up, right? And the emails are structured in such a way that it's already written for you. You literally just fill in the blank. Okay. And then there is a training or something, I forget what I put in here at this moment, on how to actually create the lead magnet. So what are you going to email the person? And there's some simple resources in there that I've used to create lead magnets. Yeah, so you can actually, a simple way to do it is whatever you actually say in the video, you download that transcript. And then you send it to someone on Fiverr and they add images and stuff. And so basically they're reading your message, they're seeing your message, and it's all saying the same thing, right? Now, here's what we talked about last week. And this is what kind of motivated me to put all this stuff together is I had these video scripts. So what do you say in this video? It's like, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do a video sales letter, whatever. Well, it's just a fill in the blank offer creation tool and video script. So like this helps you map out what your offer is exactly, that you're pitching on the page, which is the solution to the problem that they have. So your offer is the solution to their inability to lose weight. Your offer is their solution for their inability to scale their coaching business, to achieve perfect, a perfect lawn, right? If you're a lawn provider, right? So like this doesn't apply to coaches. This applies to service providers too. So how to get that perfect, mohawk, right? The new mullet. That's the cool hairstyle, right?
Mohawk? Is it a mohawk?
Yeah, I don't know. So it could be how to tell. I'm not going to ideate that one right now, but it doesn't matter what you do. Coach, consultant, service provider. We all have a way that we deliver results. We all have tools that we use to deliver results. This curiosity squeeze hints at whatever that is, identifies it, and then we make an offer to take action on whatever it is we want them to do next. Now, you can use this for a free call to action, like, hey, join my challenge, right? Because you want to spend more face-to-face time with them, and then you can make an offer to them. You can use this to sell an ebook, right? You can use this to make a higher ticket pitch. Like, it doesn't really matter. Super powerful. So if you're in our WhatsApp group, I actually found one of these in the wild, and I started to screenshot and drop in like the follow-up emails and what the ads looked like. And the ad was super engaged. It was about a real estate agent, how to get leads in some, he called it like the kingdom principle or something. Like, you didn't quite know what he was talking about. He's like teasing this framework, and the ad was super engaged, got a ton of shares. And then, he had the little curiosity squeeze page. And then on the second page, he gives this training, and what it is, it's a call to action to book a call with him and his team. He's going to sell you some high ticket coaching, right? And I've been saving the emails, and the next thing I'm going to do is start to put in like case studies as I find them around the net in this course, so you can kind of see how they work in real life. So anyway, and then of course there's always an offer. There's an offer if you don't want to do this yourself. And this isn't really to the people in the room, right? You guys are all funnel experts, but people watching this in the future, if you want me to actually build out this mini course for you, I'm happy to do that for you for a princely son. Okay. So that is the mini course and templates, get more leads with the curiosity squeeze. So that's how you use it. And I would love for you guys to go through the content and kind of give me some feedback. This is a rough draft. I'll probably end up re-recording the videos, but I want to use this as a major lead inflow for FunnelFlow. So here is the link. So you guys can all get access to it. Did I drop it in there?
Yeah, I saw it pop in there.
Oh, no, I
Oh,
copied my Google Doc again. Hold on. There we go. There we go. And if you are a FunnelFlow Mastermind member, it's already in your account, but that's kind of like a shortcut to get into it. All right.
yeah, that's it.
So let me get into the course real quick. And I just want to highlight on this video creation tool. Like, this is really,
Is there such thing as too much value?
maybe.
I'm like, look at all the links that Caleb shared. I'm like, okay, well,
I just learned yesterday, I've been using Zoom for years now, that you can save the chat. So there's 3 little dots down below. That says, it says save chat. So,
What?
dude.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. I thought the chat was here and then gone. But there's 3 little dots next to the happy face, next where it says hosts and panelists. You just click the 3 little dots and save the chat, and you can export it, and so you can save these links for later.
Oh yeah.
Mind is blown.
There's
Dude,
a
that's
happy
worth the price of
face
admission.
on here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch this. Check it out. All right. Boom. Oh, you sent one too, Scott.
Yeah, he was messing around with you. What you just made me think about, which actually would be amazing, is templates. I thought that's what you meant, that there's templates that you can have, like that way you have your links, because links, you have to put the HTTPS and all that craziness. That'd be awesome. That'd be next level for Zoom.
Don't give them any ideas. They already make enough money.
Do they?
Yeah. Okay. So we're into the course here. All right. So you have the overview and background, right? Overview. There's mastermind call where I kind of go in depth, and then this is how to find your framework. All right. So if you've never if you're just kind of doing things naturally, or you don't really have a process set up, figure out your framework, right? Figure out how you do that so you can systematize and go from, the solopreneur to the business owner. Because once you systematize, you can start assigning things for people to do. And it's great. I've been focusing on that a lot, and it's freeing. Anyway, so you got a worksheet to write out your framework. Okay, now we have our funnel template, right? You just drop that link in, and then I do about a 12-minute video where I show how to put the funnel in there, and kind of talk more about the curiosity squeeze. Then we have the 5 email welcome letter sequence, 101 SMS templates. And then I give an example of an email sequence from lead to appointment, right? So this is an actual live email sequence. And I'll keep putting more email sequences in there so you can kind of just get a copy swipe file going, right?
Nice.
All right. So I show how to make a simple lead magnet right here, and then I give some resources to actually design those lead magnets. Don't tell Nitish, my designer, but I've been using Fiverr for some stuff, and you can turn around stuff in like 24 hours and super cheap, and it's awesome.
Nice.
Okay. The video scripts. Okay, so download the script here. Okay. And then let me just show you this. No, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. That's the old version. Wait a minute. Okay. I must not have clicked save.
I always love how you do stuff in real time, Caleb. Like it's real. Like this is what happens.
I don't know any other
Agreed.
way to do it.
Right?
Agreed.
Life is not perfect.
Perfect demonstration.
Okay, I think I found it here. Yeah. All right, so this is the worksheet. I'll update the link here. All right, so this worksheet right here, this is worth $10,000. It's priceless because if you dial this in, all your money problems are gone. If you can create an offer that's so irresistible, people feel dumb to say no to, you'll never have money problems again. And it's just a matter of getting as many people as exposed to that offer, and your ability to fulfill it is what will limit you. Okay. So tutorial video, I talk about this. We have Alex Hormozi, the offers masterclass. All right. Like Steve's talking about, it's easy to digest. It will change your world.
Yep.
Okay. I tried to extract out the best I could elements from what Hormozi was talking about, but I'm not a multi-million-dollar lumberjack. I can only do so much. And so fill out your offer, like from nuts to bolts, what you're selling, what are the bonuses, give the price justification, give a risk reversal, add some scarcity and urgency, and give it a sexy name. Okay. So that's what we're going to actually pitch at the end of our video, right? Now, I got this from Brandon Guthrie, right? Human condition. How does your offer, product, or service apply to each of the points below? Okay. How does it help them make money, save time, avoid effort, avoid physical pain? So these are like the features and benefits, okay, that really talk about how your offer it's focused on solving a problem. And this really lays it out. Okay. And then here's the video sales script. So we have Brendan's 4 Ps, right? Brendan, where'd you get the 4 Ps from?
I got that from what's his name? He's a big high level guy. We wear glasses. Skinny glasses. He's does a lot of back end tech work. His name's totally escaping me.
All right.
He's been around for a long time.
Anyways,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
bright guy.
Skinny guy with glasses. I'm the less skinny guy with glasses. So the 4 Ps video script. All right. The 4 Ps didn't talk about the call to action. So I added, this is the 4 PC, which, Caleb.
There you go.
Caleb FunnelFlow Marketing trademark. The 4 PC script. Yeah. I just added a call to action. So person, pain, product, payoff. Who's this message for? What's the pain? What's the product? What's the payoff? And then if you want to go a little longer form, we have the Frank Kern simple video script. And when I learned this from Frank Kern, he's like, now actually the thing that you just bought, I use this script to get you in to watch this training. So it works because you already paid me to learn this. So I'm like, all right, Frank, you got me again. You got me, Frank. All right. So here's what you do. And I've said this before. How do you make a conversational video script that sounds natural? So you're not like reading off a page. Well, what you do is you pull up one of your transcription software. You could do Zoom, record the call, or you could do Loom. And it automatically, if you do Loom Business, it automatically takes transcripts. What you do, and I've been doing this with clients, is I just ask them a question. Okay, who is this for? Andreas, who is your review magnet offer for?
Fitness studio owners.
What's their pain?
Their pain is that their members are too quiet with feedback. And it's resulting in their gym not scaling and growing because they don't know what's wrong with their business and they don't know what they're doing well in their business. And so in order to grow your business, we believe that feedback is important.
So
faster you get feedback. Oh, sorry.
So what's the product you've created to address that issue?
For limited time only, we have this QR code that you can get this absolutely free. Order now while supplies last.
Yeah. And what's the payoff?
The payoff is that you'll engage with your physical audience through this virtual comment card that they'll be able to give you feedback.
Cool. And then what's the call to action?
Order now.
Click the link.
Click the link.
It's free. Just cover shipping. Right. So now what we did, if this were a client call with Andreas, I would take that transcription, I would edit it, and I would say, okay, now Andreas, read that again. Okay. So now you have this conversational video script. Hey, Andreas with Review Biz here. Are you a gym who's frustrated that you're not scaling because your organic reach and your review accounts are kind of empty, right? So we've taken that rough draft and now we have something conversational. It's in his voice. It matches his tonality. It matches his personality. And now we have a script. Okay, so we take the transcription and now we read it again. We edit it and now we read it again. And now we take that new transcription and we do that one more time. So if you run that rinse and repeat at least 2 times, you now have this beautifully written script. Now all you have to do is when you record your video sales letter or your sales video or your ad, whatever it is you're doing, all you have to do is focus on how you're saying it. You don't have to focus on what you're saying. So now you sound like a pitch master. That's a t-shirt. That's what we're going to print.
Pitch master.
Pitch
Ooh,
master.
for FHL?
Yeah.
FHL pitch master.
Yeah.
Pitch master. FunnelFlow Mastermind. Learn how to be a pitch master. There you go. With this simple tool. All right. So you do that. And now you have this video sales letter. You drop that on the second page of the funnel. And after they opt in, they're going to hear this. You're going to be talking to them. You're going to be telling them about their pain. You're going to be telling them the product that you've created to solve their pain and the payoff, and they're going to love you and they're going to take action and buy all your crap. Now, if you have something really expensive, some really expensive glop, as Dan Kennedy would say, you go through the Frank Kern simple video sales script. You want to build it up a little bit. You want to tell a story. You want to engage the listener a little bit. But that's really for more. You can use either one in any scenario, but I would think that the longer you talk, the more expensive you're selling something, right? Because you need to address some false beliefs. But anyway, that's how you use this mini course. We are out of time. Any questions? We have time for 2 takeaways, and then I got to take my daughter to school. Somebody. Sarah, what's your takeaway?
That looks incredible, like an incredible resource. So my takeaway is that I need to create something similar to that for my audience. I've got bits and pieces, but I haven't got the full thing from beginning to end. And I definitely haven't got a video sales letter yet in my funnel. So I'm missing a trick. Yes. And that's what I need to add in.
About to. All right.
Using your little formula, that'd be super helpful.
I would be honored. All right.
Thank you.
I want you to achieve massive results with this. And all right, I just updated the link. So you got the fresh link in there. Yeah, I'm doing this for myself. I'm setting up other clients with this. Brendan's going to use this. We're going to get 1 million people into his challenge creation thing. We got time for one more takeaway.
Scott, just raising his hand.
My takeaway is amalgamation. I learned that word today. But the idea of taking all of these, like, there's so many ideas in marketing, and one thing that FunnelFlow does is, brings it down to, okay, you don't necessarily have to be an expert in every one of these big marketing names. Just come to FunnelFlow, and it's all there organized, and just follow the step by step, and you get it all. And I think there's so much value in amalgamation.
Yeah, I'm just going to steal everybody's stuff and put it in my course and give it to you. Okay. And give them credit, I guess. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. The FunnelFlow workshop call. I may be late too, so I'll hit you in the chat, right? And if you can't make it, great. Sorry, I'm school bus today. Anyway, appreciate you guys. We'll talk real soon.
All right, guys.